Today we are going to see how you are going to avoid Bitcoin mining scammers and crypto scammers in general. So we have been on Bitcoin mining since 3 years now, and in general on the crypto industry more than 7 years until today. So we have come across many scammers, and recently, even the previous week, I was about to get scammed in one order with used machines. There are many ways that they do it, and sometimes they even copy big companies, big accounts, and it is so perfectly made that you cannot actually identify it. And if you also add that they give you a nice offer and they are telling you that obviously you are gonna lose it in a few hours, then it becomes so much pressure that you might fold. So recently we had this issue. There was an account that it was owned by someone that was posting constantly on the Bitcoin mining chats, and we were searching for some used machines, and we knew this account. It has been around for many months. We had some trust on it. We had never bought, but we would see it constantly there posting, and obviously if it was a scammer, after one or two sales they would have blocked it or it would have been deleted. So it was posting constantly. We somehow ended up creating a chat with them and talking about some used machines, and then they were about to sell them to us and they only give us wallets. We asked for an invoice for it and for photos of the machines. First thing was that they could not provide actual photos or videos at that moment from those machines with more details. Second thing was they were delaying too much to give us an invoice and prepare an invoice. Even if they would give this invoice to us, we would see some red flags there. We would even see on the invoice that they have changed the Bitcoin, the USDT or USDC address, so it would make sense. Many of those companies, many mining companies, they upload their Bitcoin and stablecoin addresses even on their own website. So on this situation, they were not giving us the invoice. The other thing was that the person was really replying weird hours. Anytime we were talking about buying the machines, he was always available, even if it was morning, evening, whatever time. So usually if it is a seller, sometimes it is available, especially when they are close to selling something, but you know, they have also other clients. They don't reply so fast and all the weird hours if it is super morning or super evening. So that was also another red flag. And the last red flag was that the person was trying to push a lot. Suddenly the machines were about to get sold out, and this deal that we had for few days now, it was more than 2 weeks that we were going back and forth. The person constantly was pushing like the machines will be sold the next day or something, and if you don't pay, you are not going to take them. So usually the sellers are not like that. The sellers of big companies, they see what offer you have, they take a purchase order or they give you a pro forma invoice, and they work a little bit more calm. They are not constantly pushing you to pay now, to do the deal now and everything. Those are all red flags. When it becomes too much pushy and it becomes like I'm about to lose this offer and not so many documents and not so many things available, then it means that you have too many red flags and most probably it is a scam project. In my opinion, it's always worth it to leave a good offer, a good discount if it is that much pushy, because you cannot really see if you are okay or you are about to get scammed. Other than that, other things that I personally do is I always call the person. I call the seller with video call and I speak with them. And I make sure to ask many questions there, but the first thing is when you call them with a video call, if it is a scammer, he will not reply. And if they reply and they use weird AI things, or try to do some tricks, you can notice them. So always make sure you get into a video call with good connection and spend some time with a person there. Tell them to go around to show you the office, to show you things. Then I also personally work to get their own personal social media, to see their accounts, to see if they are showing their families, their relatives, or their life in general on their own social media. And you will see that most of the sellers that they don't have have anything to hide. They have everyone, and they have their normal day and their normal life in their own personal social media. And it's not an issue. When you are a buyer, and when you are a buyer in this industry, like Bitcoin mining, you're supposed to spend a lot of money. So your sellers are very happy to keep you around and have you around their basic social media. So I always personally ask for their social media. I want to see to whom I'm giving my money and the company money. Those are a few things to take into account. Of course, you have to see like the invoice that they sent you, the VAT numbers, all those official details. Those need like to be 100% clean, and their accounts, you need also to check the whole company if it has proper social media, proper website, Trustpilot. Those are like the basic things. Those I didn't mention them so much, and I didn't say more on those, but those need to be like 100% in. If they don't have a website or the website is lots of maintenance, their invoices have many red flags, or the VAT numbers are not included, or they are a bit different from what they have on the website, and small mistakes, all those small mistakes, those are red flags, and never ignore the red flags. There are many sellers, you can find amazing deals if you search, just keep searching, but don't ignore the red flags, and be patient and calm when you are about to purchase something. This is my advice from the experience. I have been fooled a few times, but most of the time I am very good and very thorough with the new suppliers that I'm searching, or with new sellers, until I have their trust. And even when I have their trust, I keep checking until they have earned my trust. And even if they have earned my trust and we have done a few good deals together, I still keep checking their company and their seller history, like what they are doing as sellers, because maybe they go bankrupt, or maybe something changes. Maybe they do a few sales, and after a year their mining company is about to go bankrupt, or they have many problems, and you might end up not being able to get your orders. So that's all. I'm the Vice President of Bitmern Mining, and see you in the next video. Bye bye.